Just Be Creative, and today we're just going to be doing a simple drawing today, and we're just going to be doing the tracing and just a basic drawing. So we're just going to be doing basic drawing, and then next time we'll be doing the basic coloring of the drawing, like getting the details perfected, getting the stuff all set up. So today, as you can see, I have a small canvas today, which is kind of really cool. I like it. I'm going to be using different tools this time. I'm going to be doing experiments for my next video, since my last video is not doing so well. So this is just an experiment. I just want to find my what some artists would call the what do you call it, I know it's on the tip of my tongue. I need to remember what the word is. Oh yeah, the one part of my drawings that will come back for more. Like what people really like. People like when you landscape drawings like this, or do you like when into like shape drawings, like when I made a flower like last time. I'm trying to find my technique, and I'm trying to find different ways of doing drawings. So I'm experimenting right now with different pen styles, because as you can see, I'm using different tools this time. I'm going to use different tools this time. So right now I'm just using the pencil right now, but I'm going to be using this tool or this tool for making some really cool drawings, because I just want to do something different. I just want to try something that's unique, that's different, that's my own style. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find my style. What's my style for drawing? There we go. So we'll get back to work, and we'll get this stuff perfected so I can get this stuff, And I just want to do a basic drawing. I'm just trying to show you my style. That's what I'm going to call this video, my basic style, Because all artists try to find themselves with the drawings, Like I knew this one guy his father was a bodybuilder, and he started bodybuilding too, so was his dad. And he was pretty strong, and he was deaf, so you couldn't hear, But he had big, huge muscles for a guy, And we were in the same high school together, so, So I'm going to use different... because I bet all artists in real life felt that way. They try to find their own style, their own way of doing things, and their own way of being unique, Or being different. Because I'm trying to find my own style, my own way of doing things. Because let me tell you something. I was a huge fan of Doctor Who. I still am. And I was a huge fan of Dr. Seuss. Now, have I seen the new Doctor Who? Yeah, and his performance was kind of lame. The new Doctor Who, his performance was kind of lame. I mean, the film Doctor Who was a good try, but it's all about finding the right kind of person to do the job, And I think she did really well for the first time out, you know what I mean? But now they're switching back to another female actor to play Doctor Who, and that's, who knows how that's gonna go, It could fail, it could succeed, it could flop, you know what I mean? But that happens a lot in acting too, because when I was researching actors, I found that some actors when they get into acting, they have to follow a certain contract by their agency, Because technically, when you're an actor, you're for that particular company, basically. Like, say you work for a TV series and you've been working on the same show for years and playing the same role for years because you're good at it. But you accidentally make a mistake and you have to, change the way you act, change the way you do things, because. But what actors don't realize is when you sign a contract with the company, you basically work for that company, You're basically an employee of that company, you know what I mean? I looked it up. They don't work for you, you're for them, Now with artwork, you have to do certain things in a certain style. Many artists have different style. Leonardo da Vinci had his style. When it comes to inventing, when it comes to creating. Leonardo da Vinci had his style. Who else had a good style? Let me see, Leonardo da Vinci. Oh yeah. There was also a famous sculptor. I don't remember his name, but I know he did Michelangelo's David. And I also know that the famous painter Vincent van Gogh was a brilliant artist at this time. Even though people thought he was crazy, he was a brilliant artist. And the poor guy, man, suffered from schizophrenia. He suffered from mental health issues that they just couldn't treat back then, you know what I mean? I felt bad for the guy. When I learned about his history, I felt bad for the guy. So let me go back to it. So I'm just doing a simple drawing here. I want to do two different mountain sizes. So I'm going to do a small mountain here. Then I'm going to go way, way, way up there and go down, down, down and do a big mountain right there. So this is a mountain drawing, as you can probably tell. It's just all mountains. No trees, no anything else. Because I want to do something simple. I want to do something that's unique, Let me get the shape tool and say where to put the sun. I want to put the sun right here, so I'm going to get a coloring tool and I'm going to make it yellow for the sun. Because, like I told you before, I'm just getting the basic details down. I'm just getting the basic details for this drawing down. So this next video will be called My Unique Style. In other words, how I draw unique things, And this is my first mountain drawing. Now, it's not finished yet, but I got the basic details down. That's what's important. I got the basic details down. The rest will come to me over time. This video will be posted on Wednesday, so you'll see it on Wednesday. And I'm sorry it's the drawing part of the video, but I just want to show you the basic idea I have. Like, I'm going to put some clouds right here. I am going to try to draw an animal. Now, it's not going to be perfect, it's not going to be great, but it's going to be an animal. And what I'm going to do is a basic shape of a horse. I'm going to try to draw a horse. Now, again, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be like, it mostly like a 2-year-old drew it, but, it'll look nice all the same. Like, I'm going to draw it right on this mountain right here. This giant mountain, I'm going to draw a giant horse right there. And then as soon as I'm done drawing a horse, I'll get the coloring out. I'll get to work on coloring this drawing. And again, I want it to look amazing. I want it to look incredible. I want it to look, just a simple drawing. Just very simple. Not too complicated. Not too hard. You know what I mean? That's why I'm going to call this video Basic Drawing Process Part 1. Or Basic Drawing, yeah. So I'm going to end this video right here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.